Good afternoon, guys. It's Darren here. As promised, I'm just putting this video together for a recap of what happened in the previous week from last Monday to Friday, what I expected and to what actually happened. As last Sunday, when I put the expectations, I did have a sit on the fence moment, as I wasn't sure which way the market was going or any idea of setups. But I did have that idea on Wednesday when the market played its cards, and I kind of knew, had an idea rather, what was going to happen. So it was a bit later on. Normally I've done it on a Tuesday night, but still I didn't get any clue where it was going. But the market moved very, very quickly on Tuesday and give me some setups which I felt were going to be high probability on Wednesday. I mean, I'll just do what I've sent on my Twitter account, which I did duplicate this in my Telegram and to my group on Discord. But as you can see, on the 16th, I looked at USD, Swiss franc. The dollar made its move up, which I'll just show you quickly first of all on here on the hourly chart. This is what gave me the clue to have a bullish Wednesday and Thursday in the foreign currencies. Once this happened, it was above the 50% range of Monday and Tuesday, and I saw the EMAs crossing on the dollar index, and there's a nice pullback to this area. Obviously, we missed the trades at this time of day, but when it came up, took out these stops and come down into this bearish order block and this one here, I knew we were going to be looking for sells in foreign currency. And then I was waiting for the dollar to come up into this area here, which is a 4-hour bearish order block. So that gave me an idea on foreign currencies. Moving back to my Twitter account, it's easier for me to show before and afters. I've done a USD dollar Swiss to followers on Twitter. It played its card bullish, come back to around 50% of the Monday and Tuesday's range to a flip zone. I'm looking for buys around London between 8 and 11 in the morning UK time, and then obviously up to take out these highs. I'm not sure if it's there yet, but it's pretty much near this target here. I'll go into the afters after. The GU setup, I tweeted to go safe and take out these equal lows, all using the dollar index. EU setup, we missed this move too late in the day, but because it hasn't took out this low or these equal lows, I was expecting a pullback in London to trigger down into the big order block here as well. I did tweet this one. I got out at 20 pips, Aussie CAD. It was slightly against my rules, but it kept meandering for the next couple of days. So I got out at 20 pips, but it ended up coming out up here. So if you'd have kept that trade in, then that would have been a loss, unfortunately, but only one loss. I started tweeting the day. On that same day, I did get in here, and it was on its way down. Then it kept coming all the way back up to this area, and then finally shot down, as I'll show you right now. So here's the EU's before and after. So it come up into this area and then up into my entry zone, as you can see this sign here, and it went straight down into my expectations, taking out these equal lows. And obviously this is the before picture. The GU was the same. There's the before, and there's the after. Straight down into taking out these lows, these two equal lows here. So again, that signal paid off. That was the only trade I took. I unfortunately. It was the first signal, only like staying one to two trades max per week. And obviously the USD Swiss franc signal come back into the flip zone because of the Aussie dollar bullishness. And there's the reaction in London, early New York, took out the lows here. You'd have been in a bit of a drawdown around here, but again, trusting the system, you will see it shoot off. So some very successful signals there, which are tweeted out free. It'll always be free, and they were duplicated into my Telegram, which is all in here. It's in my channel. I update everything, even my free 1 minute scalping system. All this is before the fact, and all my followers will be getting these at least a couple of hours before the signals set in. And then we have the chat line as well, the chat group with people want to chat what they're going to be trading or what they're doing. So it's all in there with the people who are following me at the moment. Let's move on to expectations for the new week, Monday to Friday. The dollar has hit this area. I'm still overall bearish in the dollar. Some expectations are it's going to be a bearish week. You can see it's already took the stops into the order block. So I'm expecting more down movement in the dollar, which is buys in foreign currency. So I'm expecting it to come down Monday, Tuesday, giving you a low of the week. Coming up into, first of all, around the 50%. I'm pretending this is Monday and Tuesday's range, round to the 50%. And then Wednesday, I'm looking for a big drop down to fill this, take out this low and to fill this void here. So a nice big drop I'm expecting now in the the USD dollar. As you can see, the EMAs are nicely converged, spaced out. It'll be the first leg of that. So I'm expecting at least one more big drop down the dollar. If it does confuse me and it's not going to give me this type of setup, and Monday, Tuesday gives you a low of the week, I expect it to do what it did last week, a big surge up, and I'm looking for buys in the upper 50% level of the range of Monday and Tuesday and take out these highs. But I'll update that on Tuesday. This is what I want to see initially in the US dollar for me to create setups in foreign currency. Let's see what happens in the foreign currencies. I explained this to one of my friends on Discord, because the Aussie dollar and the US dollar is weak. I expect this to go up. However, looking on the Aussie index, this is bearish. It's took out this low. It's now up into this bearish order block on the 4-hour chart. So I'm expecting the Aussie index to be weak as well and coming down. It's not really ideal to trade AUD USD if both currencies are weak. So I can see this going up and down all next week, creating a box and a consolidation, and then following week probably drop after. But it's not really wise trading AUD USD. So it's not really something I want to look at the moment, and unless I see a big surge up and take out this high in Monday and Tuesday, then I'll come back with a recap on that pair. Euro USD, it's hit the order block here, took out this low. What I want to see Monday or Tuesday, come down from here. First, it'll take out these stops here to come down into this into this area. Let's get rid of this one. And this area giving like a small head and shoulders, but also down into this bearish order block, giving you maybe a W pattern. I don't know, but I'm looking for a low on Monday or Tuesday to then surge up, take out these highs, and hopefully seeing these EMA, the 20 crossing the 50 and the 100, and converging like this in the opposite direction to give me a long signal to go and test this high, then ultimately into this bullish order block here as a main target on EU up into this area. So initial target Monday, Tuesday low. Check out this high first, then a retracement into the 50% level, and then a big surge up into this area on EU. I will update on Tuesday if I see this low being taken out and I see a bearish signal on the EU and a bullish signal on the US dollar. But this is what I expect to see next week to continue the bullishness of EU. USD CAD, it's the initial 4-hour order block, which we're wanting to see happen earlier on in the week around here, then carry on down, but it's happened late in the week. So now I expect it to carry on with further bearishness all the way down into this area here. I'm looking for on the hourly, which is a 4-hour bias. This low's already been taken out on Friday. Here, it's come back up into a bearish order block. It's come back down again. So Monday and Tuesday, I expect high of the week to come down, take out this low. Then Wednesday, I'm looking for a signal here to come all the way down, take out these equal lows. Remember, equal lows are an extremely important level for liquidity, and the market makers will come and try and take that side of the market out. It's also protecting stops going long, but also for breakout traders as well. So this is an area of a very big interest for me for a target next week. If it does come to around here, you're looking at quite a large pip range, around 150 pips at least, if you get in on Wednesday. But I'll update you all on the progress of this on Tuesday. Dollar Swiss franc. I'm expecting a bearish week because of the dollar. It's come up into this area here. There's some equal highs here, so I'm expecting a bullish start Monday, Tuesday. Take out this high and take out these highs, equal highs here. Then I'm expecting it to drop and come back up Wednesday. Let's do a mock. Come up, creates Tuesday's range, 50%. Comes down, back up, around the 50%, and looking for shorts to take out last Monday's low, then ultimately as our target into this. Let me use a box. Into this big bearish order block as a first initial target. So you're looking at a good 100 to 200 pips in potential gain. It's also a triangle, so it'll break out a triangle, retest this trend line as well for retracement back down into this important area. On the hourly, you can see it will take out these highs for Monday, Tuesday high, I believe, and then it'll surge down into this area for a resell on. I haven't got the EMAs on there, but you'll see the EMAs converge and give you a lovely setup on the hourly chart. So bearish on the US dollar for Swiss franc, pound USD. Four-hour chart. EMAs converge and crossed here. As I lock in on the 4-hour, it's now retraced back into an area which is like a daily order block. All this one area here is a daily order block, but it's also come back down into a 4-hour order block, which is converged inside of a daily, and that means it's very, very strong. Looking onto the hourly, it's took out these lows here, a double bottom. You've got some equal lows here, which will come back in the future to test. But also, you're looking at a Quasimodo pattern forming. I want to see it take out these highs early Monday, back down Monday, Tuesday low, and then come up, take out these highs for a retest of around this area and at the 50% level of Monday and Tuesday's range. And I'm expecting bullishness to come and at least test these highs and at least come up into this weekly order block, which is here. Maybe not all next week will be up into that level, but it's definitely, the market is looking to be drawn into this area here on the weekly. On the daily, it's up here, but it's a bit too far to look at that area yet until it breaks into up to the 50% range of that order block. But ultimately, this is the main target long term moving forward. So bullishness on the pound. If it does come down, then I'll know more on Tuesday evening, and I'll update you with the dollar pairs on that as well. USD JPY, lovely pattern occurring here. It's already took out on the hourly this swing low. EMAs are coming back down and spacing out. I'm looking for Monday. This is one pair which I think you can trade Monday or Tuesday, because I've got a feeling it's going to come up when the EMA is spaced out, and it's going to come and test these lows on Monday and Tuesday. I'll be definitely looking at this on Monday for a trade, but it's not really a pair I like trading because it kind of does what it wants. But because the dollar is weak, then I expect it to come all the way down here early on in the week. That's it on the pairs with the dollar. There's one other one of which I've took an interest in, that is gold. If I go on to here, if you look on the daily chart, it's formed a 3-bar pattern, which has been taken out. The low's been taken out and closed here on the 4th bar. This is a daily setup. So you're looking at this bar being breached and down into this daily order block here. On the 4-hour, I do expect a retracement up into this area here, which is an hourly order block. And tomorrow and Tuesday, my favourite patterns occurring. The 20s crossed the 100, the 50s about to cross it. It's going to come back up into this hourly order block, and it's going to come all the way back down into this area here, which is on the daily. Some fantastic opportunities on gold, with an opportunity, let's say it's getting here, when you take into account the 3-bar fractal break, you've got a potential of over 400 pips on gold, or points, or point, whatever you want to call it. But it's a hell of a retracement's going to happen here on the daily bias, 4-hour bias, and finally on the hourly as well. So all in alignment, some excellent financial gain on offer on gold. And that's it basically. Any questions? Send me a message on Twitter, on Telegram, and I'll gladly answer them. Until then, I will speak to you in the rooms, and I'll update you all again on Tuesday evening. Take care and have a good weekend.